Good morning, Magic lovers. It is 5:28 a.m. and we are back. We are going to be playing our first Ikoria deck. Finally. Feels like it's been forever since I played actual games on this stream. We kind of hit the end of the Theros meta at the end of kind of early last week. And I don't know, it's just kind of like, nothing feels right to play. But now we got a whole host of new cards, and we are starting with a deck I call Hail to the Chimp. Inspired by a Simpsons episode where Homer stops at a drive-in movie theater, stops at a movie where a monkey is the president of the United States. So that's what we're working with here. It's an Abzan hero. It's a mid-range deck, Abzan hero deck, mid-range. Let's switch to this view. And so you can basically see the whole point of this deck is lots of different value engines and able to put pressure on opponents just regularly through the entire match. And so I'll kind of explain what's going on, but let's go through some of the cards first, and then we'll explain. So obviously first we start with Hero of Precinct One. Great card, 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a 1/1 human creature token. This is great because we care about humans because we've included General Kudro of Drannith, who is the human lord. He gives other humans +1/+1. Whenever him or another human enters the battlefield, your opponent has to exile target card, or I can exile a card from my opponent's graveyard, and then you can sacrifice humans to destroy a creature with power 4 or greater. Whew, that's so much text. I hate how much text are on cards these days, honestly. It's insane. So these two work really well together, right? I get some 1/1 humans, I buff them into 2/2s, amazing, very threatening. We included General's Enforcer, another multicolored spell, but this gives legendary humans you control have indestructible, so it protects our Drannith. Or, sorry, not Drannith, General Kudro. I keep calling him Drannith because he's got Drannith in the name. Drannith is the city he defends. This also has an exile effect, so this is nice if we run into the Uro decks, or, there are some other Reanimator decks out there. These two combined are a nice little package to deal with that. Chevill, Bane of Monsters. So this is another inclusion that I really like. It's multicolored creature. He's a human as well, so this is helpful. And the thing that I include him for is he's got Death Touch, and he's kind of an anti-aggro tool. So what he does is at the beginning of my upkeep, so I don't get it the turn I play it, but I get to put a bounty counter on an opponent's creature or planeswalker. And then if that permanent dies, if it's destroyed, I gain 3 life and draw a card. So this is a value engine, right? This will let me draw cards, let me gain life. Low to the ground defense. Something nice to note about these cards, they all dodge Shock and Bone Crusher Giant, which are pretty popular decks, pretty popular cards in aggro decks, right? So 3 toughness, 3 toughness, 3 toughness. Not the hero, obviously, but lots of 3 toughness creatures. Then we just have a whole host of how do we deal with opponent's stuff, and that's what the rest of this deck honestly is, right? We got 2 Knights of Autumn, which triggers our hero, but also destroys artifacts and enchantments, can gain us life. Got a copy of Kethis to pull legendary spells out of our graveyard, which, as you can see, right? Legendary. He's legendary. They're all legendary. Everything feels legendary. I put in a full playset of Mythos of Nethroi. I was playing the human exile card. There's a 2 mana instant that if you have a human, you can exile a creature. It's an amazing card. It's so good. But I've chosen to main board in the Mythos of Nethroi just because I just felt like this had a little bit more flexibility. And it works with Chevill better, because Chevill, his ability only goes off if the permanent dies. So if you exile or bounce, you don't get the ability. So I wanted that to trigger, and this can just deal with everything, right? Artifacts, just anything. It's so good. Then we've got 3 copies of Treacherous Blessing. This is kind of our value engine, right? This lets you draw 3 cards, and you start losing life when you cast a spell, which is fine because we also have Vraska in for more value, right? More card draw, and to get rid of the Treacherous Blessing. Sorry, I just bumped myself there. Othakaya for anti-aggro, Polukranos for some pressure and anti-aggro, Sorin for recurring our little 2 and 3 mana creatures. Tons of things for Sorin to bring back. 1 copy of Vivien Monster's Advocate. I consider this being a Nissa, but since I don't have a lot of 4 wrists necessarily in the deck, and I just wanted to try her. We also have a lot of creatures, so being able to cast the top spell from our library is pretty strong, and having more stuff. But the real reason she's in here, we'll talk about it in a second. Let's go over the last 2 permanents, right? So a copy of Kogla, the namesake of the deck, our ape, our chimp, hails to the chimp. Kogla's pretty sweet. I don't know if he honestly should be, other than the deck is named after him, but I don't know if he should be in here. But he does have a nice suite of abilities. When it enters the battlefield, it fights a target creature you don't control. Amazing ability. Can handle almost all the Cavaliers, with the exception of Cavalier Flame, without killing himself. Whenever he attacks, you destroy an artifact or enchantment defending player controls. I wish I could target this. I wish I could destroy my own Treacherous Blessing, but you know, whatever. And then for 2 mana, I can return a human I control to its owner's hand, and it gains indestructible until end of turn. Again, pretty sweet. We have a human package in this deck, so we can use that ability. Then a copy of Garruk, just a good big 6-drop, and then 1 copy of Eerie Ultimatum. So this card actually, this kind of explains why we have 1 Vivien, 1 Garruk, 1 Kogla, you know, 2 Knights of Autumn, 3, 3, 3, 4, you know, we have a 4 of. We don't have many 4 ofs in this deck, and the whole point is Eerie Ultimatum, which says return any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. So we want as much variety in our graveyard as possible. And so 1 copy is plenty. I do not want to see a bunch of these in my hand. I mean, maybe if it's late game. All right, so graveyard, so sideboarding. We have not thought about the sideboard at all in this deck, and I need to think about it. So we know that there's companion decks out there. We know that we have a new human that can deal with them. So let's go look at our rares from Ikoria. Okay, I don't remember what he's called. Drannith Magistrate. Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. Yeah. I don't know. Let's get rid of this Consecrate Consume. We don't need that anymore because we have plenty of cards to deal with that. Kudro's, creature cards and graveyards can't enter the battlefield. I kind of actually like this. This actually deals with the Garuda and stuff. But maybe we just do... Let's keep this. Let's keep Thought Distortion. Let's keep that. These are good. I think I can get rid of D-Spark now that I have so much flexibility. Let's get rid of these. So basically what I'm building around quick... Oh, Grafdigger's Cage. Oops, I gotta reset everything. What I'm building around is that there are these companion decks. One of them, which uses Garuda, who, like, basically they just mill themselves, pretty much. And then I think we want Hushbringers. I've heard these are in the meta, too. Oh, we have a full playset of Hushbringers. So what do we get rid of? Not Noxious Grass. We'll get rid of the Kudros. And a Thought Distortion? Yeah, it feels bad to get rid of Thought Distortion, doesn't it? Do I need Devout Decree? Yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe I don't need Noxious Grasps, honestly. Let's get rid of those. Put in 2 of those. Put in 3 of these things. Okay. So now we're just set up to deal with any ETB type style decks. I know there's a bunch right now. If this doesn't work, we can switch later. It doesn't matter. So let's get up in there. Let's hail to the chimp. We'll see what happens when people don't hail to the chimp. In we go. Let's do it. Oh, all right. 5:36. So we probably got enough time for a game or 2 here. I don't know what my rank is. I didn't even look. Well, thank you so much. I will play first. Ive. This is risky, but I do have Chevill immediately. Chevill? This is not ideal. Having 2 legendaries in your hand is not great. But I think we just keep this, because if we get 1 more mana, literally I can play basically everything in my hand. So let's do this. Let's keep this one. Overgrown Tomb, Temple Garden. Doesn't really matter which I play first here. So we got our human lord. We have a human. So that's a good start. We have Mythos of Nethroi to deal with anything. Knight of Autumn, another pressure point. Not a human, though, but that's okay. She's big enough in this one. So we'd really like to see a land here. We have 25 lands in the deck, so we're going 1 above, you know, our kind of average. So yeah, we got some Fabled Passage. We got lots of good stuff. And hey, we always get there, don't we? Look at this. Now I played the wrong land here. Come on out, Chevill, Bane of Monsters. And this one a human enters, whatever Kudro or Drannith or another human. So it's only when another human enters the battlefield that this ability triggers. But I can actually get it to trigger twice if I play the legend in his place. Hey, play a creature. I want to kill it. I want to get my bounty counter on. Well, you're a little late, aren't you, buddy? So let's punch him. If this is an Uro deck, we're in a really good spot here. Okay. Hero of Precinct One. Resolves, and a land drop for the turn. Wow. So this is looking good for us so far. If Hero wasn't a turn late, he shows up a turn late. What a bully. Let's see what our opponent's cooking here. So there's a couple decks that meet this archetype. Okay, it's banned. There's a few decks that meet this archetype. This could be the Garuda deck. This could be just an Uro, a straight up Uro deck, which I'm hoping I see right now. I'm hoping he just drops the Uro right now, and I'm just gonna exile it immediately. It's gonna feel so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's about to be so sad. Also, he's gonna take a bunch of damage. Oh, that's a nice Uro you got there, buddy. And then I don't think I attack with Chevill this turn because I think we got a Nissa incoming. And they call him General Kudro. And goodbye. See ya. That's probably obnoxious, huh? Oh, I'm stupid. That's right. I said I wasn't going to attack this. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Honestly, if he plays a Nissa here, I'm pretty happy. If that's all that happens. I'm guessing he's going to Shadow the Sky me or something, though. Oh, there comes the Nissa. All right. I mean, we have this, so we can just get rid of her, the Nissa, immediately. And we'll put a bounty counter on her, too, so we can cycle a card. That's pretty nice. Actually, I'm kind of tempted. I would be kind of tempted just to... Hey, let me draw a card. Oh, ho, ho, ho. General's Enforcer. So if I play this, now... Do I just play the Mythos of Nethroi here? No, I think I save it. I think I attack with this, this, and this. Because then I'm guaranteed to kill the Nissa, and that's fine. General's Enforcer. Goodbye, Gross Spiral. Now, I'm whiffing a little bit here. I just realized because I'd prefer to get rid of the Nissa out of his graveyard, so... But what are you gonna do? And now I'll attack with this, this, and this. And all these humans are indestructible. So we're hoping he forgets. The legendary humans are indestructible. Oh, oops, I actually can't kill it. I'm stupid. That's okay. This is indestructible. He's gonna lose this land for nothing. He's gonna lose that land for nothing because he didn't read the card. Although, we might lose for nothing because we didn't kill his Nissa because we're stupid. I probably should have just Mythos of Nethroi him. Okay. There's Teferi. He just quits. Okay. So that's pretty good. That was a good first showing. That's what happens when you don't hail the chimp. So what is he going to board in against us? Opponents can't cast spells. Is this good to even have in this deck? Agonizing Remorse. Is that good to have in this deck? I don't really know what I should have. I feel like this deck is pretty strong already against what my opponent's got cooking. He really doesn't know any. He just knows I have the human package on the low end. He doesn't know anything on the high end. Maybe we take out... I just don't know if he has anything that'll deal with a lot of this low end stuff. So let's just keep it as it is. I don't see any reason to change versus the Uro deck. This deck feels already pretty strong versus Uro. I mean, he must realize by now... Well, there's no guarantee that I'm going to get the General Kudro. Well, actually there is. I guess you always get there when you're me, so... I take it back. I don't know. Again, I'll play with fire here. 2 lands gets me this and gets me this. And we're so close to these two. So, I mean, that's completely fine. Oh, actually, I take it back. It doesn't get me this. I need a different color land for this one. Hey. Nice to see ya. You'll love to see the Triome. Triome, by the way, new card. Gives you all 3 colors. I think I'm only running 3 of these, though. And out comes the Hero of Precinct One. Let's put a lot of pressure on him right away. Play your Uro, please, immediately. He does not play his Uro immediately. Why would he not play his Uro immediately? So, like, I guess I'm just playing a General's Enforcer here. Get my free token. If my opponent has a counterspell, like, I still get a 2/2 and a 1/1. Like, what do I care about that? I probably don't. My opponent should have more board clears, probably. I guess that's what he should be running. That's what he should board in, if anything. Thing is, though, look at his mana right now. No white mana at all. He's like trying to think like, oh, and he neutralizes it. Sure. I mean, that's the card you really have to worry about, I don't think, but... Oh wow, and we got a ton of lands now, so... Got Eerie Ultimatum, return any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. What do you got? You got Uro now, buddy? Thank you. Play the Uro so I can get rid of it. So does he get a second white mana? That is the question here. What, General's Enforcer? Hello, sir. Say goodbye to your Uro. You won't be needing that anymore. And goodbye. Wow, this deck, this package just obliterates, just destroys. Oofda. And if he plays Nissa, can we kill the Nissa? Yeah, I think we can guaranteed kill a Nissa. We may have to trade our hero for it. I think we just Mythos that, though. Ooh, that is slow, slow, slow. Holy cow. So I don't want to overcommit to this board. Really. Although, General's Enforcer... Okay, General's Enforcer does get me... Oh crap. What kind of lands do we need? So, for this I need 3 black. I only have 1... No, I have 2 black sources so far, but... So we should get black, I think, here. I don't want to overcommit... So this is what I'm worried about. I don't want to overcommit to this board. We can General's Enforcer... But see, he may just have a board clear here. Do I really want to throw out General's... Well... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 2 mana away from that yet. I'm not even holding the lands. This, if I play it, protects my Kudro. So let's do this. I may regret this. Let's get rid of this. Yep. And we'll General's Enforcer, and I just want to put all this damage to his face. I want him to feel threatened, so... And then we'll get rid of the Narset in case he wants to exile cards. So in case he wants to play... No, it's insane. We haven't seen any, I haven't seen any cards from my opponent yet. Or, my opponent hasn't seen any cards above 2 mana yet. And now, so he's going to be a little sad because this card stays in play. Oh, and that is a very, very, very good draw. I think we play this... Do I kill my own lands to start drawing cards to get more juice? I think so. This may seem really stupid, and maybe it is, but the thing is, I need value right now. See, we just get a land anyways, so that's fine. We're most likely just to draw a land, so. But I need value at the moment. Like, I can't really take the pressure off here. I have to hope my opponent doesn't have another board clear. Maybe I should switch out a Vraska for a Sorin? I don't know. We have lots and lots of cheap creatures. Elspeth Conquers Death. Gets the Kudro. Gets our boy Kudro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I gotta tap now? What do I gotta destroy? Probably the black, so let's do that. That is very good. That is very good, people. And Treacherous Blessing. There's nothing my opponent can get out of his graveyard right now. Oh, and there's our lands. Okay. We're in a little bit of trouble, I would say. Because our opponent has a lot of freedom now. I mean, this is useless, basically. Yeah, I'll put it on top. I mean, we're just trying to get back to Eerie Ultimatum, mostly. We get this, this, and this. We get like 3 cards back. If he's smart, he'll destroy this. I mean, it hurts me, but you know, he knows I have the Vraska coming back, so it's probably a good idea to get rid of it. Because it's a free sack outlet for my Vraska. Or he'll make this big? I don't really know. Oh, he's going to gain life. Okay. And I don't want to kill this because it just goes to his graveyard, so that would be stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got an Eerie Ultimatum coming up here. This is the power card, a power card in our deck, so It's too bad he exiled our one guy. Comes the Nissa though. This might cost us a little bit here. So we might not be able to Eerie Ultimatum. Yeah, it doesn't kill her. Might not be able to Eerie Ultimatum because maybe I have to get rid of this. So we're not going to Eerie Ultimatum. We're going to hope that we draw something good here. We didn't draw anything good. So maybe we just Eerie Ultimatum. Nah. Do I really want to lose this though? I think I'd lose it anyways, right? What do I get back? Get a General's Enforcer, a Hero. Yeah, this board isn't gonna really... I don't think he's really gonna take... So, I get so much stuff back, honestly. Look at this... Yeah, I forgot about this part. I get literally every land back, too. Oh, pay 2 life. Oh my god. Oh my god. I completely forgot about this. I forget I get the lands back. Alright, and your turn. And you can go. Is my opponent on 4 lands? Oh no, because he made them that one. My mistake. So we've basically seen like, I don't know why this is happening. So literally I've only seen cards 3 or less, which is most of the deck to be fair, but then it's like I've got, I take it back. I've got Vraskas too. But it's like 11 of, look how many lands I have right now. This is insane. I wish he didn't exile my cool guy. That would have been so sick. So he can go back and get the Shadow of the Sky. He doesn't have the mana for the Shadow of the Sky. Am I okay with that? I mean, this is just a free kill, right? Another thing I can do is if he doesn't, I actually have a ton of mana now. If he doesn't Tamiyo to get back something out of here, I can use this ability. This guy has the ability to exile cards out of a graveyard. So I can just actually start taking his stuff. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, you know, whatever. Whatever seems threatening. Hydroid Crisis. Sure, we can go get a land out of our deck now. I actually don't even know if there are any more, frankly, at this point, yeah. We have so many lands. Wow, can this be real? Okay, so we have a ton of mana. So let's just start with the Vraska and draw off this Treacherous Blessing here. Plus it gets us 1/1, so.
As long as we win,
Poof. Okay, this is getting absolutely just ridiculous, isn't it? Just look at this hand. What is this? This is madness. I have so many lands. So I could just Mythos of Nethroi this right now. Is that the smartest thing, though? Is this even the biggest threat? Let's do this. There's Polukranos. We did want him, didn't we? Another hero is also pretty decent as well. Now, Polukranos is going to be in a great spot because we are going... I think we just keep up our mana here. So let's... This... Hey, who's the ramp deck here? No attacks. We'll end turn. And if he tries to reanimate, so for lands, we can just get rid of this. Yeah, those two can go. That's fine. So if he tries to reanimate, we'll just exile immediately. That's what we're going to go for. Especially if he plays this. So Elspeth Conquers Death is going to hit our Vraska. I think that's fine here, honestly. Yep. So we're probably just making a human token with General's Enforcer here. So long. Another Treacherous Blessing. Oh my god. Our deck. Our deck! So sure, let's get the forest out there. I'm running out of Vraskas here, that's my problem. Do I just start gobbling up? I feel like I just play the Polukranos and fight his 2 things. I have to be a little careful because this is going to cost more because of Elspeth. This lets him get a creature back, so that's really actually not that threatening, is it? So let's play this. We lose some life. Yum, yum, yum. Can you? And yum, yum, yum. And okay. And we have a ton of stuff in our graveyard for old Polukranos here, so our opponent has to have a board clear right now. It's certainly possible that he does. We have some stuff to refill, which is nice. But he's under a lot of pressure. Wow. Amazing 2 games! Hail! That's what you get for not hailing to the chimp. Even though the monkey never made an appearance, but that's okay. Let's see what we got here. 555. I probably should quit. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play one more game, and we're gonna go to the play queue because I built a deck yesterday too called Singles Night, and this is a singles deck with Lutri, the companion. If you don't know, we'll look at it quick, but this will probably go fast because it's not a very good deck. Lutri, the Spell Chaser, has Flash, and its companion rule is each non-land card in your starting deck has a different name. And when it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, copy target instant or sorcery spell. So basically, for 3 mana, I can basically have a copy in the works at any time. And basically, I just it's a deck. It's a Grixis deck, but basically, it's just filled with a bunch of stuff that you might want to copy. So obviously, I have a bunch of Planeswalkers on the high end, right? If you want to copy Enter the God Eternals, right, that could be good in certain scenarios. If you want to copy Covetous Urge, target opponent reveals a card from their hand, I can cast it. Exile it from them and cast it. Repeated Reverberation lets you use loyalty abilities, copy loyalty abilities, so I could copy this to copy loyalty abilities. What's the other one? There's one more good one too. Oh, Unmoored Ego. So you remove 2 sets of cards, 2 play sets of cards. Let's try it. It's probably not very good. I won 1 game with it, so that's something. Wow, the human package totally obliterated that Uro deck. That felt good. I don't like you, Uro. Take that. Wrapping it up with our singles deck. I also just probably I like the look on people's faces I assume that they get. They're like, Lutri? What? I know there's like, because everyone's talking about how powerful companions are, but yeah, we can keep this. So right, we've got 3 lands, we've got a Tail's End, which counters, yeah, you get to see cards you don't normally see, right? That's the fun part. Counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. Lots of legends actually running around. We got Discovery Dispersal, that's going to help us. Angrath's Rampage is all around good. We can't cast it yet, but Discovery Dispersal will get us there. I wish we could go first. Oh, especially against this deck. Oh. I mean, we run a lot of board clears. We're probably dead, though, already. Oh, hey there. Okay, so we really may need that red mana. So we're probably going to be Discovery Dispersaling here because none of this stuff... I don't think countering a legendary spell this upcoming turn is going to make a difference. Oh yeah, we are very dead. Oh yeah, you can have that repeated reverberation, man. If we could get a board wipe, I have a lot of board wipes, so it's definitely possible. Let's surveil 2 here. Let's look for one. Essence Scatter. I actually think neither of these are going to help us here, so they both got to go. Extinction Event. Okay, now we're talking. Extinction Event can do something in this matchup. An axe. Okay, good. I mean, we're going to die to the Anax, but... So that would have been an argument to keep up the... So, I mean, we're basically dead already. I mean, this is mono red for you, right? I mean, Extinction Event is exactly what we needed. Unfortunately, it's just because we have to go... Because we had to go second. We're basically dead, right? I guess I could just hold up. I guess I'm just holding up the Murderous Rider here. Since I'm assuming he is going to have a... Sure. Okay. What do you get this time? Hey, I could have really used that card, you know that? So it's gonna come in, he has to put it on a creature. Yeah, and that ain't going there, buddy. You ain't getting one of those. So this is gonna hurt me a little bit, but it's gonna help me a little bit. So if I choose even for Extinction Event, he's gonna lose the Robber and these two. Not this card though, sadly. Oh, sadly. I can make him sacrifice, I guess, a... Oh, so he puts it there, huh? Is that smart? We do that. Is this free? Like, I actually don't know what the cost of this is. Flash, this spell costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature you control. Attach target creature you control. See, why is this... How did he equip this for 0? Why is this activated cost 0? Oh, because this thing makes it 3 less. I'm sorry, that's my mistake. I mean, we're just dead against this guy, so... I don't know why I'm playing this game against Mono Red. Mono Red players, they just love to get in the play queue. They're like, this deck is not good enough for... I just can't take this Mono Red aggro deck to ranked yet. It's just not quite ready. It's not quite tuned. I'm just worried I'm going to run into someone who's tuned their deck a little bit better than mine. So I just can't bring it. Like, it's just too scary. I might lose ranks. So let's go to the play queue and bring just standard Mono Red, because it's so fun to play. Who are these people? Who are these people? So now we sort of have the opposite problem, but we do have a lot of board clears, so let's keep it. Going second. You always lose if you go second, let me tell you that much. Especially if you're against, like, aggro decks. Welcome to Losersville. Population U. Hey, Covetous Urge. So our opponent's definitely going to have a 2-drop. I wish I had a thing to... I wish I could do something about it, but I just really can't at the moment. We did get our next land, which is nice. So let's Agonizing Remorse here. So we're looking for the... crud. These cards are all odds and evens, so we're just going to get rid of this because it's a Flying Haste, so... And then our Ritual Soot will clean up the Sky Knight Vanguard. That's fine. We can deal. So out comes the Venerable Knight, which we'll have to live with. We'll play this to have our Ionize up. We're going to take a little bit of a beating here. Oh boy, do I even keep Ionize up? Is there anything he can really play? I mean, he's holding 2 of these things, so... Let's just hold up the Ionize. We don't really need 2 Discovery Dispersal yet. Sure. He's like, I'm gonna get you. There was a post on Reddit recently about unoptimized decks, about how this one deals with unoptimized decks. Ritualist, say goodbye to your stupid creatures. But he doesn't know about our secret weapon, Extinction Event. Uh-oh. So I think we're just going to Discovery here. Ooh, no, 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 no. I wanted to tap my only blue source for that. It's like, I'm holding an Ionize. What's the matter with you? Drawn from Dreams. Tyrant Scorn is pretty good here. So let's hold that up. Do I want to shock myself here? I don't actually know. Yeah, I feel like we're in pretty safe control right now, so... We're in decent control right now, but you never want to really risk it. Keep up the Ionize. Worthy Knight. Does this bother me? No. We can just destroy with the Tyrant Scorn immediately, so... Poof. He's holding 2 removal spells against a control deck. So do I Unmoored Ego our friend? We're kind of out of mana, that's the problem here. Could Covetous Urge, could Unmoored Ego. I think I just have to wait. I need more lands. Because I want to be able to Lutri copy one of these spells, but for right now I'll just keep it the counter spell. That's completely fine. At the moment, my opponent's got no plays. I guess I just Bone Crusher could be useful here. Repeated Reverberation, oh my god. Alright, I'm just waiting for lands. We have a lot of removal though, so for a deck like his, which is nice. Venerable Knight is fine. We'll just Bone Crusher it right away. I kind of want to counter something that's of a bigger threat than that. Heartless Act. I need to buy a land here, people. I can't buy one. I could just throw out the Bone Crusher, but then I lose my counter spell, so we're not playing it. We're not playing it. I don't want to lose my counter spell. If you play something really spooky, can I deal with that right now? Yeah, we've got Heartless Act, so yes. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Heartless Act, great card. I mean, Covetous Urge, he would play anything. I mean, I could just Covetous Urge for one of these things, huh? Storm's Wrath, please. Please, game, please. Why do you hate me? I could just Unmoored Ego these things out of his hand, huh? We could Covetous Urge, Unmoored Ego. I really want to copy these spells, though. That's what's sad, so we are waiting. I could just throw out the Bone Crusher, honestly, because he'll just use a removal spell on it. I don't have to. I'm in no rush, sir. Let's continue on our path of passing the turn over and over again. Land? I mean, I haven't played a land in, I don't know, 4 or 5 turns now. Do I have to discard yet? Nope, not quite yet. Look at all these look at all the stuff you got. I wish I had drawn that land. Wah. Yay! So we don't Ugin yet. Now we probably do Unmoored Ego out these things. These Conclave Tribunals. Because I know they're in his hand. Conclave Tribunal, done. I don't know what he's holding, but goodbye. Oh boy, that is pretty good, isn't it? Say goodbye to your Conclave Tribunals, fools. Why do you draw so many cards there? Did I miss something? Why did that get rid of all the... Why do you draw cards from that? Oh, they draw cards for everything in their hand that way. Yep, that's fine. This one though, we can ionize. I don't want to be able to basically play this. So I have to hope he doesn't have another haster. So now that we've gotten rid of all his removal, we dump out the Ugin. And am I just making a 2/2? I think I'm just making a 2/2 here.
Be mine. Secrets manifest before you.
We still have Storm's Wrath if we get in a lot of trouble. So he has protection from everything except for 3 mana things. So we can play the Bone Crusher, which will get him. Actually, we're just Lilianing here, making him lose all his stuff. It's much better. Don't have protection against sacrificing your own creatures, do you, fool?
I do love a good death wail.
How does it feel to lose to Lutri, the most powerful companion in the history of companions? He is invincible. Oh man, wait till you see this reverberation turn. This is gonna be stupid. That hacked us up. Oh no! Come on! I wanted to copy my Planeswalker ability 4 times or whatever it is. Wow, losing to Lutri. Is there anything more embarrassing? Hey, we got a pack. Sweet. Let's check it out. Pretty good morning though. You can see the power of the humans deck, especially against the older Cub Warden. Is that my first one? Yeah. I was a hater of this card. Maybe it's okay. I don't know. Mutate's cool. All right, that's it. Everyone have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Hope you enjoyed that video, but we'll be back with some more Hail to the Chimp tomorrow. Take it easy. Bye.